Today on Art Is, we're learning how to draw a still life with Dr. Terry Allen. Today's class was at River Bluff Elementary School in Fresno.
Art Is was made possible by a grant from the Bonner Family Foundation in support of the arts and education.
Good morning, boys and girls. This morning's lesson is going to have three parts to it. One, we're going to talk about still lifes right here. That's the real one. And over here, we have a picture of a still life. We're also going to talk about mixing colors to create the fruit that we're putting in our still life. And we're also going to talk about space. In other words, the location of things. One's in front of another, behind another, or beside another. So with that, let's take a look at this picture by a man named Paul Cézanne, very famous artist. I would like you to look at it and tell me what you see. What's going on in this picture? Ricardo.
There's like fruit overlapping each other.
There are fruit overlapping each other. Good. So here we have an apple overlapping a lemon, and we have an apple overlapping an orange. Good job. Yes, Kira.
They have different colors.
They have different colors. What colors are they, Kira?
Red, yellow, and orange and green.
Lots of red, yellows, and orange, and there's even some green there too, isn't there? Okay, go ahead, Miriam.
In the back of the fruit, there's more colder colors.
In the back of the fruit, there are colder colors or cooler colors. It's another one, DW?
Like greenish blue.
Greenish blue.
Different shapes in it.
Shayna? Okay, here we have different kinds of shapes in here. What shapes do you see, Shayna?
Round shapes.
Round shapes. Look at these round shapes. There's one here, one here, one here, one here. Now this one back here, we think, we know is round, don't we? But it's hidden, okay? What more do we see? Pavneet?
There's lines on the corners.
Lots of lines on the corners. Let's take a look at this over here. See this thing right here? What do you think that is? It goes all the way around over here. Lots of hands are up. Everybody tell me, what is it?
A table.
It's a table. And what's on the table? Yes, Hassan.
Fruit.
Fruit on the table, along with a, Marissa?
A cloth.
A cloth. What do we call that? It's called a, what kind of cloth is it? Oh, Joseph?
Tablecloth.
It's a tablecloth. And is that just a plain old piece of cloth that they put over there? How can you describe that tablecloth?
It has lots of designs.
Lots of design, and I want you to remember that because we're going to be making our own on paper before too long. Ricardo?
It has like lots of bumpy places.
Lots of bumpy places. Is that what right here you're talking about? Yeah, it looks like it's bumpy, doesn't it? Yes.
Different shapes.
Different shapes. Okay, we talked about shapes a minute ago. We saw round shapes. Are there any other shapes that you see? What shape might this be? DW?
Like an oval?
That's kind of like an oval, isn't it? Now I've got a bigger one for you. Watch this. What shape is this? Whoa, everybody. Aisha?
Triangle.
A triangle, yeah. What this artist did is he put his ovals and his circles together in the shape of a triangle, didn't he? That's amazing. And what happens is we look here and we see these bright colors standing out, and this triangle brings us right over here with our eyes, doesn't it? And then when we get over here, we see these lines that take us over here. And next thing you know, we're looking at the big jug that's back here. And it also has lots of circles in it too, doesn't it? Okay, this is called a still life. And a still life is simply an arrangement of objects. It doesn't have to be fruit. It could be vegetables. It could be bowls and pots and pans. It could be a pencil box and your thermos out of your lunch and maybe a bottle of water. And you put it together for the purpose of making art. And that's called a still life. So everybody say still life for me, please.
Still life.
Good job. Now, what do you think we have right here? Okay, Joseph, what is it?
Still life.
It's a still life, isn't it? Because I put it together for the purpose of our making art out of this. Now, in order to do that, we have to think in terms of shapes and colors, just like Mr. Cézanne did over here. So let's take a look. I have one piece of fruit right here. What's the shape, do you think?
Kind of like a smiley face.
Kind of like a smiley face, do you think, too? All right. What do you think, DW?
The ocean wave?
Like an ocean wave. So we've got the idea. It has lines that do what? They
Curve.
Curve. Okay, but now let's take a look at the colors. What colors do we have? Okay, how's that?
Blue and, green and yellow.
It has greens and yellows, hasn't it? Okay, let's put that down and look at another one. Oh my goodness, look at this one. This is Isaiah?
Grape.
It's one grape?
No.
It's a
Bunch.
bunch of grapes, you bet. And what color are they? Gina?
Purple and dark purple.
Purple and dark purple. You notice there are lights and darks on all of these, just like Cezanne did over here. See with his light oranges and dark oranges? Yes, exactly. Here's a fun one. What's this called? Inez?
A lemon.
It's a lemon. What colors do you see on the lemon, Inez?
Green and yellow.
Greens and yellows. Okay, good. Everybody tell me, what fruit is this?
Mango.
It's a mango, exactly. Now, what shape would you call that? What do you think, Joseph?
Oval.
It's sort of oval, isn't it? But then it's kind of like a teardrop, isn't it? Look at that. Kind of an odd oval, isn't it? But it's sort of oval shape. But you know what, boys and girls, when we can't think of the exact name of it, we're going to call this an organic shape. That means it doesn't have a name. It's shaped like a mango, isn't it? Okay. What colors do we have?
Red and a little bit of brown.
Red and a little bit of brown, and on the back there's a little bit of
Yellow.
yellow and green. Okay, let's keep going. Now, we all know that apples are red, right?
Yes.
Are all apples red?
No.
No, look at this one. Oh my goodness. What colors do we have here, Sheena?
Yellow and red.
Yellows and reds, and some other colors.
A red orange.
Red, orange, Derek?
It's kind of like there's kind of like stripes, like black stripes on it.
Yeah, they're kind of like stripes on there too, aren't there? That's kind of odd, isn't it? So look at all of the different colors. Okay, everybody knows this one. It's an orange. And what color is it? Orange. Yeah, that's an easy one, isn't it? Okay. Now here's another apple, but it's not a red one, is it? What color? Well, obviously this is what color, Ricardo?
Green.
Green. Okay, let's keep going. I have a pear, but notice the colors on this one. What's this one? Red, and over here we have green, lots of red and green. Sometimes these pears become yellow and even orange, depending upon how ripe they are. And this last one is called a lime. Okay, we don't use this one quite so much, but it's still a fruit. Now we're going to learn how to paint some of these fruit. Are you ready for that?
Yes.
Okay, I would like you to look at the tray of paint that you have on your desk. Who can tell me the colors that are there? One person. Isaiah, tell me what it is, please. What they are, please.
Yellow, red, and blue.
Yellow, red, and blue. They're a special set of colors. There's a name for all three of them. These are called primary colors. Everybody say primary colors for me.
Primary colors.
Primary colors, red, yellow, and blue. This is what I want you to do in a minute. When I say go the next time, we're going to clean our brushes, but I want to show you how we do that first, all right? We have a brush, and we're going to put it in the water. Now, a lot of kids like to do this and mix water all over the place. No, 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 no. Okay, we want to clean our brushes, so we're going to paint the inside of the bottom of our cup like this. Press down on that, get those bristles nice and clean down there. Then we're going to press on the one side and press on the other. And now our brush is ready to use.